because you're an officer. Nobody does that.
We did not carry anybody.
The man took this alarm. We will not allow because he was chief of officer. And then you to carry land.
Sir, everything was acquired legally.
Will you stop that?
Will
you stop that?
Sir, I'm an officer, I have integrity.
Shut up, your mouth. Will
not shut up.
Will you get out?
Sir, I won't shut up. Sir,
I was in school, you're not in school.
Sir, you can't shut
me up. Will you keep quiet?
Get
me a big food.
I'm not
you are a big food.
I'm not a fool,
you can shoot anybody like that.
Sir, I'm not
a fool. Who are you?
I am not a fool, sir.
As for the time I graduated, you are in primary school.
I'm acting on orders.
Which order? You will see whether you will not be here.
Sir, you can't call me a fool.
I'm an
officer. I'm not a fool, sir.
You will have killed everybody here.
No, we won't kill anybody. We won't kill anybody. We are acting on orders.
Go and develop. Go and develop here. Let me see you.
Regular officer, you want to come on?
We are going to get out.
I'm not even seeing what is recording. Hello, sir.
Director press. It doesn't matter. It doesn't
That's
matter.
all that matters. I'm an officer. I take to orders.
So what? You had a who? Than me.
Sir, I'm an officer. I take to orders.
Don't that you take it.
Mr. General.
Okay.
I can't say no.
You can never develop this property. I will not allow it.
No problem, sir.
I'm
only acting on my orders.
If you want to kill everybody, kill everybody.
We will not kill
you
anybody.
Cannot.
We will not. We will not kill anybody.
You put yourself in trouble.
We will not.
My friend, you see, what is that?
You cannot shut me up. No, you cannot shut me up. You are my senior. You cannot even talk when I'm talking. Because I have to reach you. You're exaggerating. I'll be talking and policemen will be talking.
Hey, you are taking with us.
I'm not to carry security to intimidate leaving the position of the land. And when they came here, I was informed that the soldiers of the military had to chase them away. And I thought probably they would be acting illegally. And so today, while I was in the office, while they came to implement the directive that was given to them by myself, I was told that the military have taken over the place. And I have to come by myself to see things for myself. It's really unfortunate. And you heard what the officer said he was sent by the former chief of naval staff. And I don't understand how somebody who attained that position and you see that he has a problem cannot approach my office to say, look, this is what is going on, this is what is going on. But simply because he's a military man, he could use that to intimidate Nigerians. I'm not one of those kind of persons that will succumb to blackmail or intimidation. And you can imagine where you cannot even prove where the documents. And the director of the control is there. I said, look, I was there. I said, bring the documents. You don't have the documents. Bring the approval for building. You don't have it. And how can we continue to allow lawlessness to prevail in this country? What about those who don't have the military? What about those who don't have security? It has gotten to a level where when government officials are carrying out their job, you go and bring security to intimidate them against government officials. I will not accept that. I've spoken to the chief of defense staff and I've spoken to the chief of naval staff, and they have assured me that, please, they have to resolve the matter. And we're not coming here to have a shooter with anybody to cause chaos or not. But what I can say, I will not allow it to happen. The way we have done carried our jobs in other areas, in the same way it will be done here. He will not carry out this illegal development and land grant simply because he was a former chief of naval staff. I will not allow that. And that's the straight away where.
Wonders they say shall never end. Abuja landlord has met his match today. If I'm opportune to meet this military officer, I'm going to give him an award He stood his ground. Wike called him all sorts of unprintable names, but Wike could not do anything. In fact, right in front of Wike, the military man told the police officer to shut up his mouth because the police officer is a junior officer to him. Can you imagine? What a day to be alive in Abuja. This man called Nyesom Wike, yes, he's the minister of FCT, but he's meant acquiring property in Abuja to be so difficult. We understand that due process is involved, but then tell me how somebody will have land in Abuja and you have a document such as FCDA, Federal Capital Development Authority, FCTA, right of occupancy, and yet your land will be taken without compensation. They will relocate you and all. So many irregularities in land administration in Abuja since this man came. Since he became the federal FCT minister. But look at what this soldier did today. Imagine Wike, he lost it today. Honorable Minister of FCT, calling the soldier man. I love how respectful the soldier man was, but indeed, he stood his ground. Imagine if this is an ordinary citizen, Wike would order police to carry the person, throw away the person. Before you could even be given access to fair hearing, you see yourself in police station. You are somewhere they will have bundled you out. But then, the military man was there. I'm acting on order, sir. The order that the military man was standing on was far ahead or better or higher than the one that Nyesom Wike has. Nyesom Wike say you put yourself in trouble. The military man is not in any trouble. In fact, we need more soldiers. The military have been calling Nigerians to join the military. People are running away. So it is even difficult for you to discharge a military officer in Nigeria if you know the rules. No matter the crime they commit, you can hire escort marshal them. You can't discharge them. So Wike was disgraced today, FCT minister. I hope the next line of action for him is to call newsmen, as he always does, call Arise TV, Channels TV, maybe TVC and all of that, to start, shouting at the top of his voice. I understand that the military and the police, the armed forces, they are not properly taken care of. So Wike want to stop the military from having access to a property. There is Nav Valley Estate, Nigeria Air Force Estate as you are going to Nyanya area and all of that. So the military have quite a lot of properties in this Abuja. And Wike, since he became the FCT minister, have in so many areas, revoke land right from many people. Wike no matter the document you claim you have, if Nyesom Wike wants to take the land from you, he will do it. He has taken from Julius Berger, he has taken, I've forgotten the name of the woman, and so many others in this Abuja. So if you are a developer in this Abuja, you will even be shaking if Nyesom Wike drives past your area. If you are a developer, you have acquired land in hectares. I'm not talking of in square meters or even in plots. If you have acquired land in hectares and the FCT minister 001 of Abuja passes just to pass across the place, you are in big trouble. He drove around University of Abuja. He said, why are they having so many lands? Why are they having so many lands? That he's going to revoke take some of the lands. Anywhere he comes, he visits, that place is in big trouble. But today, Nyesom Wike indeed met his man. This is, to me, I see it as a balance. You cannot just be dominating everybody. He has revoked land that belongs to former governors, current governors. In fact, the one that belongs to former President Buhari, and then the Buhari media aide said it's not for Buhari, it's this and that. He has revoked land that belongs to senators, and he doesn't just care. No matter the name on the land, if Nyesom Wike wants to revoke the land, he will do it. This man likes power. Power is all around him. But today, I just love what the military man did. I am on other side. He said, you are in trouble. I'm not in trouble. You can kill. Imagine Nyesom Wike telling the military that he can kill everybody. He's even afraid. You can kill everybody. The military officer said, I'm not going to kill you, sir. This is my first time seeing Wike being humbled. This is how, balancing the power. At least Wike has appreciated today that there is someone that will stand in front of him that has an order that is higher than him. And then, in the interview, he said it's from a former naval officer that gave the order that is higher than Wike's order. So it doesn't just make sense. If you want to know whether the land that they are standing on is right, you write to them. It's not just you driving down there to create a scene, create chaos because you are 001, you are Abuja minister, you are the only minister we've ever had in Abuja. To some of us, acquiring land in Abuja has become difficult because of this man. Because you don't know which one you will acquire, and then you pay a huge amount of money. You start developing tomorrow, it will be revoked, and you won't be compensated. So the military man needs an award. For me, I think he deserves an award, and I think this man called Nyesom Wike needs this kind of confrontation all the time. I think this one will now make him to cool his head off. You don't own Abuja. You are an employee. You don't own Abuja. You don't even live in Abuja. How long has this man stayed in this Abuja that he's terrorizing everybody? So to me, I think every day somebody needs to get a military man, close to his property. If you have a property now in Abuja, this is just my free advice. Just get a military man close to your property. When Abuja landlord starts barking like a dog, the military official will not tell him that he's an order, but you must ensure that the order that you have will be an order that is higher than that of Wike. If your order is from someone that Wike can control, you are in big trouble.